Hello winners, welcome to the weekly forecast for gold, Aussie USD, EURUSD, Pound USD, USDCAD and USDZAR. In this video we're going to talk about the entries, the target, the stop losses and things you need to know about the Forex pair before trading next week. Doesn't that sound amazing? Well, that sounds amazing for me. Trading Forex is risky, not appropriate for everyone. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Yes, you can lose all your money if you have high risk, and do not invest money you cannot afford to lose. Okay? Awesome. My name is Ewinningstrategy. I'm a Forex trader and an economist. Yes, I do hold a degree in economics, master's degree, and I also have been trading Forex for many years. I've also been mentoring students for soon a year, so I soon have years of experience. Should we start? Awesome. For gold, this is what I wanted to see. Well, first of all, we have here double bottom, higher high, higher high, higher low. Then it took off, then came back to the same price. All okay. Then it didn't go up here, but it went down here instead, which then it is okay because it's the same price. And what we wanted to see was double bottom, higher high. Didn't happen. Double bottom, sideways, higher high. Still good for me. So that makes me encouraged. That makes me entering at 1460. And then I would take it up to 1473 at least. So now you have my word for it. I think 1st of February is end of trend. Okay? End of trend in 1st of February or 1st of January, but I believe 1st of February. So now you know, and that's there, and then it will never be taken away, hopefully. So for you to be here, when you enter here, then you need a stop loss, because if this trade plan fails, then you should have your stop loss around 1450. I think that's a good place to do it. But also, if you are a seller, that is actually your entry target price, please. This of 1465 is actually the where you should sell. So what you want to see is price to come back up here, or just make a new low, come back, and then you take it down to 1448. Okay, good for you. And we will see on the other side of who was right. So for buyers, 1460, sellers 1465, 64, and then profit target of 1448 and 1473, 100 pip stop loss. Awesome. Aussie USD. This is bearish. This is totally bearish. This is making new lows. This is going lower. So I'm not very keen on buying it until it kicks off 67, 78, 67, 78. And until then, if it comes back up, well, it has to break out. First of all, it has to break, then come back, then go up to 68. But also, for sellers, you want price to come back up, come up here again, and then sell down to 63.40, 63.36. And yeah, take stop loss at 50 pips. So for buyers, that's down here. Oh, that wasn't for 50, but anyways. And then for sellers up here. And then I think the price may be moved longer than the profit targets for this week. But that's not up to us to decide. The market will decide. So stay confident and stay profitable. Okay, for EURUSD, we have interesting thing. We are totally bearish overall. We are totally going lower. And then I would say that we also need some kind of reversal here, because here is around this price of 110 is the buy price for the month. So this was really just profit taking on Friday evening, but the lower time frame we see this is a new high. And that's a pullback. Sounds amazing to me, by the way. So I would love it to go higher from here. And then I would say that 1050 it sounds like a good place, and stop loss should be down here, but also an alternative plan B here. So what else I can see here is this is happening, okay? Then the next low is in this area here before going higher, and then so it's kind of like, so it's around bottom. That's what I can see. So if it comes down here of 110.05, 110.00, I am still ready and able with 50 pips stop loss of plan B, plan A. Sellers, this is your entry. While you shouldn't be very confident here, I think you should be more confident up here. But this is definitely not positive as a seller. And you have had plenty of places to sell from, so maybe it's our time now as buyers to get some profits. Pound USD is basically sideways, basically ranging, so you have to trade it like that between 130, below 130, and around 27,700. Oh, I wasn't supposed to do this. So just trade it like that. You couldn't, well, you don't know where the breakout will be, so you just wait. You could sell it down to 28,175. Okay, good for you, positively. And you could take it up to 130, but we don't know what's going to happen to pound. So we're just awaiting and patiently waiting and not forcing anything, because this is not an investment we should take. This is going absolutely nowhere at this given timing period. USDCAD. By the way, tomorrow there will be a monthly webinar where I put out monthly profits targets and monthly entries. Like this ones I put out last month before the month began. And this is where you should buy and this is where you should sell. Doesn't that sound amazing? And it was reacted to it, and it was reacted to it. And then also here it was reacted to it, though this did not bring a lot of fruits. This did not bring a lot of fruits, just 50 pips or whatever, 57. But still, amazingly enough. So tomorrow, tune in. And also in this video, if you like anything in this video, please leave a comment below. I would happily love that. Actually, I really appreciate that. That's the best feedback, because this one takes hours to make. I hope you have 1 minute to leave a comment for my hours of work. And for USDCAD, I believe 50 pip stop loss is always a thing. And you also are okay with this. Some of you might say, oh, this is a wedge. No, it's not. Well, if you see it like that, like it's something to break out, fine. I'm not going to stop you from seeing that. But what I see is a failing to make higher highs. Okay, a double top, potentially triple top. With here we have a new low. Here we have a failed high. Here we have a failed new low. Here we have a failed high. And until it breaks out. I don't know if it's a trend, if it's a sideways consolidation movement where it's just going to go ranging and sideways. I don't know. But currently, I do hope to see this. Hope is not a strategy, but that's kind of my plan and my direction. And then if it goes higher, fine. I'm not going to fight an uptrend of this price here, but who knows what's going to happen. USDZAR, we are only selling USDZAR, and we're only selling USDZAR from 1472 down to 1452. Was it 1470? Is that the price? 1470. Okay, 1471 to 1452, and if it goes above here, that would be not good for sellers. So your stop loss could be around here, yeah, above that high and that high. That would be good, and then you at least know that this move down is then no longer valid. So yeah, I think that's that. So I hope in this video you have learned to take for profit targets, for entries, where do you want price to come, and stop losses. I also hope you have had an amazing time and also given a lot of value. I spent hours to make this video, so please leave a comment, please give me a like, and be safe out there. Don't risk money you cannot afford to lose, okay? And tomorrow, the monthly entries, monthly profit targets for a whole range of pairs, okay? That sounds amazing for me because it is one entry and one profit target and you wait, okay? So I see you tomorrow and be safe.